Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
For most.
It sure can. All right, DA, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. G is out there with Shorty. Then there's Smooth. Then it's Shorty, and it's Ortiz in at the point guard. And for Chicago, Medu is out there with Silk, and it's the closer. And there's Bottoms.
And Kevin, last season there were a couple of glaring deficiencies for the Celtics. I thought they had a problem with shot selection. Too often I thought they settled for pull-up jumpers. They did not exploit their length to get into the paint, nor did they exploit their ability to get to the free throw line. And ultimately that really cost them.
And with the Celtics last season, Doris, the league's lowest rate of free throws attempted and bottom 7 in offensive rebounding.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They had a couple of players coming off of surgeries, knee troubles. Sometimes that can make you hesitant to mix it up on the interior. But boy, if you want to win, you've got to get to the free throw line and you've got to get to the offensive glass.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Of course, we know these teams have great perimeter play, and they rely on it a lot.
It feels as though, Kevin, the current rules in today's game favor ball handling. They favor shooting ability. They want high-scoring games with an ability to go unimpeded to the basket. And what it translates to me, it translates to pretty free-flowing basketball. You've seen the game evolve over the years, Kevin. What's your take on it?
I love the way that we see guys with great handles that can shoot and penetrate. I love the bigs outside. I got to tell you, Doris, there's nothing about the game I don't like right now.
I'm right there with you.
There's the steal. Here's Medu. The pass to Yang. Launches a 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here's Medu. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Passes to Yang. Let's go. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Ortiz passes to Tucker. Here's Kane. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Smooth. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Here's Medu. Finished off the break. Medu's got 5 points so far.
Want easy looks? Just don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Smooth to the paint. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Here's Smooth. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ortiz, and he's good on the 3 ball. He has 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Silk. Pass to Carroll. 6 to shoot. Here's Medu. Kane grabs the board.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
It's blocked. Second chance shot. A nice shot by Medu. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter, but they recover it. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Silk. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Pass to Kane. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Here's Medu after the basket by Boston. Rebounded by Tucker. Fires the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Count it. That's 7 points for Little General.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Doesn't go for him.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. They had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Bottoms. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now the pass to Kira. And again, no good by Chicago.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Bulls trailed by 11. Herman misses and the dry spell continues.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Boston. Snatched away. Here's Shorty. Carroll covering. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Boston, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The doctors checked in for the Bulls. Both good from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Lights out checked in for Boston. Here's Silk. Lets it fly. And Boston with the rebound. Kane's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Celtics leading by 17. Here's Tucker. Second chance effort. Here's Santiago. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's the doctor. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dimes, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dub comes in for the closer. And then for Boston, Little, he's checked in for Kane. P comes in for G. And the captain subbed in for Little General. Owens passes to Rowe. Offline with his 3. Bulls trailed by 19. Here's Medu. He has 7. Matthews with the steal. And Matthews throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Silk after the basket by Boston. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Now Chicago's gone. Just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Got it. Good job in the low post. Silk's got his second basket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Owens passes to Rowe. Off target from 3-point range.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And Boston has possession after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And he's going up for the alley-oop. He can't hit that time. Celtics leading by 17. They get a hand on it. Here's Udoka. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Count that one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Isn't it interesting, Doris, to see how these NBA players that come into the league looking one way physically and they leave looking another way, they change their bodies over the course of their career.
Kevin, you talked about this earlier. These players commit to their season over the course of 365 days. Virtually no offseason. Think about the reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who adds 50 pounds of muscle from the time he enters the NBA. Or the other side of the equation, right? A Yusuf Nurkic or a Marc Gasol who drop weight, Kevin, to enhance their quickness and their stamina. These guys are so committed.
They are. Here's Silk. He's got 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Silk's got 8 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Passes it to Rowe. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smooth's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Boston. Gang passes to Dimes. Here's Wagner. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Yang. Here's the 3. Carries it from 3-point range. 11 points in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And there's the pass to Santiago. Passes it to Rowe. Just 5 on the clock. From deep 3-point range, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Silk. 11 points in the game. Wagner passes to Dimes, and it's blocked. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Here's Dimes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Traps in the tray. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me, Greg, is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Kicks to Little. Pass to Santiago. Now here's Matthews. The pass to Owens. Over Yang. That one a little long. Bulls trail by 17. Shot on the way. And so it's the Boston Celtics out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their trend. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They got Silk. Miller is out there with the doctor. Then it's the Wizard, and it's the Magician in its center. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Wasted no time on that one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Wagner passes to Yang. This one for three. Here's the Magician, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bottoms, he's checked in for the doctor. Celtics also with a sub. G's checked in for Matthews. Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different eras, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible to check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
The Magician. Pass to Miller. Over Santiago. Shots good by Miller. Celtics leading by 14. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Passes it to Tucker. From the baseline. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Kicks it to Miller. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the middle, here's Santiago, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Stolen. A solo fast break. Here's Shorty. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Wagner. Tipped away. Chicago again turning it over. Chicago making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Kane, he's checked in for Little. And it's Little general in for the captain. Pass to Kane. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
There's the pass to Santiago. And again, Boston with the triple.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Chicago calls timeout. You gotta like what Little General has done in this game.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from 3-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Chicago making a switch here. Bulls trail by 19. Here's Medu. 7 points in the game. Yang passes to the Magician. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chicago shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Good on the 2nd free throw. Celtics leading by 18. Pass to Kane. Pass to Santiago. Clock at 6. Kane, the pass to Ortiz. And it's G finishing it off.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Pass to Shorty. The shot that time, not on target. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Herman, guarded by Tucker. Carroll for 3, rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kane, the pass to Shorty. Now Tucker. And the pass to Santiago. Here's Shorty. Releases. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Shorty's got 11.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Yang passes to Medu. Bulls moving the ball around. Carroll for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Carroll's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Kane, the pass to Tucker. Unloads from 13. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Kane. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Herman kept alive.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's lights out. He's got 9. Passes to Ortiz. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Little General's got 15.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
Here's Medu. He has 7. Pass to Yang. Deep 2 from Carroll. Rebounded by the Celtics. Inside, here's Kane. Off with the layup. Bulls trail by 21. Now here's Carroll. Lays it up off the glass. Carroll's got 10 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
The pass to Ortiz. Here's lights out. High arcing shot. He lays it in. He's got 11.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Herman guarded by Tucker. Down low. Medu can't hit.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
High post shot. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. Here's Tucker, and it's G finishing it off.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Matthews, he's checked in for Shorty, and Smooth subbed in for lights out. The doctor passes to Medu. Nailed from three-point land. Medu's got 10.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Boston making a switch here. Little's checked in. And the free throw, no good. And Chicago shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Here's Udoka, guarded by Tucker. To the inside. Yang. Tries again. Yep, that one goes in there.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Boston's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Little General.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Got a piece of it. Dimes the pass to Medu. Here's Yang, and the Bulls another 3.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Here's Ortiz. Good on the bucket. Little General's got 10 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Rowe. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Passes it to Yang beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Little finishing it off.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Little General. He's got 20. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Silk. He's covered by Matthews. Matthews with the rebound. Fires the 3. That shot no good. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Boston out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K. Out in front of the half is Boston. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. And that'll...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Fantastic game from Little General in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court for the Celtics, we've got Shorty, Little General out there with Smooth. Then it's G, and it's Shorty in at the small forward. Down low, and it's Boston with another.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Medu. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Medu's got 12.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Yang. Pass to Bottoms. From outside the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. 19 points for Silk.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
And Silk gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Smooth. He's got 14. He kicks it to Tucker. Good on the three-point shot. Tucker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Yang passes to Medu. From past the arc, another 3 for Chicago.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Bulls have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Rowe. From outside, off the mark.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And the foul called on G. That'll be his second foul of the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now here's Carroll, guarded by Tucker.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Medu, guarded by Tucker. It's Carroll on the wing. And the pass to Bottoms. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't go that time. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. They get the rebound. Here's Tucker. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Chicago calls timeout. You gotta like what Little General has done in this game.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Wagner, he's checked in for the Bulls. The captain's checked in for Boston. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Wagner. Kicks it to Carroll. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wagner. But they'll get another chance. Herman, and it's denied.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Carroll. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
To the middle, here's Tucker. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Snatched up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Chicago making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Lights out checked in for G. Boston's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Passes it to Short. Latre. And Wagner pulls it down. Chicago has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And again, Chicago, no good. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rack.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Here's Silk. He's got 22.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Here's lights out. Inside. Kane. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Little. He's checked in for Shorty.
Jordan. Little.
Here's lights out. He's got 11. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rowe, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now here's Carroll. He's covered closely. Bottoms the pass to Carroll. Here's Yang. Buries the long-range jumper. Silk's got 25 points in the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Santiago. Pass to Rowe. Boston needs to get off a shot. to the paint. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. To the middle. Here's Carroll. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That one is off. Some changes for Chicago. The doctor comes in for Bottoms. And it's Dimes in for Miller. And a change for the Celtics. Matthews is checked in. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Here's the captain, Carroll covering, 6 to shoot, and the shot is good. Smooth's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Silk. He's got 25. Banked in off the glass. 27 points for him.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Rowe. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Dimes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the doctor. Misses off the left iron. The Celtics shooting 47% since getting things started in the 3rd quarter. And it's Little finishing it off.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Wagner. Now the pass to the doctor. The rebound by the Celtics. Little's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to Owens. Pass to Santiago. Here's Smooth. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. Smooth's got 22 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Wagner. The pass to Yang. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Dubs checked in for the closer. Both shots good from the stripe. Boston dictating the flow. Here's lights out. He's got 11. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Celtics have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Chicago has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Wagner. Passes it to Yang. Jacks up a 3. Hands it from downtown. Silk's got 16 here in the 2nd half.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the 2nd.
Outside Matthews. It's deflected. Yep, it counts.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Wagner, and he drops it in from the low post. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Misses the layup.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Here's Dimes, top of the key. No good off the back of the rim. A minute 50 left in the 3rd. Here's Rowe. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Celtics have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Chicago making some changes. The Magician, he's checked in for Dimes. And Medu subbed in for Wagner. Little General, he's checked in for Boston. Medu passes to the Doctor. To the left wing. Here's the Magician. The offensive rebound. The Doctor. And he gets it to go.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
The Magician passes to Yang. He kicks it to Udoka. Off target from outside. Boston dictating the flow. Pass to Ortiz. Shoots the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Udoka. And it's blocked. Inside. Here's Rowe. And that one is hammered home.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Medu passes to the Magician. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk. The Celtics shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. There's the pass to Ortiz. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
G's checked in for Boston. Here's Medu. 12 points for him. Passes to Yang. Shakes him. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's and pushing it up. Here's Boston. And Matthews gets it to go.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Celtics out in front. Just done. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Medu. Dub is out there with the Magician. Then it's Big Cat, and it's Miller in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Rice. And Boston with the rebound. Little General's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the basket is good. Little General's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Medu passes to Rice. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Here's Little General. Price outside. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. No good on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Medu. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Here's the Magician. Count it from 12. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Pass to Little. A 3 ball. Offensive rebound. The Bulls shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. The pass to Medu. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Rice. Yes, that goes in.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Here's Little General. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Little General's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight, Greg. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Medu passes to Rice. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Good, nice job down low.
Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
Boston leading by 23. Now a timeout called by Boston. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Ortiz. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Silk. Five to shoot. Here's Medu. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Rose and the powerful one-handed slam.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think, Greg, this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Kane, the pass to Shorty. Tucker with the ball. Carroll covering. Passes it to Ortiz. Here's Smooth. And another basket for Boston.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pull the trigger.
Here's Silk. Fires for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Kane's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal. Shooting for Boston, Ortiz. At the line for 2.
Two-shot.
First one falls for him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Wagner, he's checked in for the Bulls. Tiny comes in for Silk. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Tiny. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bottoms the pass to Medu. Here's Tiny. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. A pull-up. Buries the jump shot. 32 points for Smooth.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Wagner. Pass to Medu. Can they get it? Offensive rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The captain's checked in for Little General.
At the line for the balls, 1 shot.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Medu passes to Wagner. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right, he can save the other hand for the next time. Here's Smooth, down low. Here's Owens, and Wagner pulls it down.
And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Shorty, the pass to Kane. Tucker with the ball. Pass to Kane, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Here's Tiny. Out left to the wing. Here's Medu. Off target with his 3. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Got that one up quick. And now that's 35 points for Smooth.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
From deep. That one doesn't go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Lets it go with the 3. That one's not going to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And there's the pass to Wagner. Pulls up from the corner, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found him.
Fast break, here they come. A nice shot by Medu. Medu's got 4 points in the quarter.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Celtics ball.
Dimes, he's checked in for Chicago. And a new group in for the Celtics. Erickson's checked in for Kane. P comes in for G. Price, he's checked in for Shorty. And it's the chosen one in for Smooth. Nice ball movement by Boston. Swiped it away. Bottoms the pass to Tiny. Here's Medu. And he finishes nicely on the way up.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And it's Tiny with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Some changes for Chicago. Miller comes in for Dimes. And it's Big Cat in for Medu. Here's Erickson. Out to the right wing. Here's the captain. Back to Erickson. Tries a 3. And it's Rice with the rebound. And Chicago shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Here's Bottoms. By Erickson.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Outside Matthews. Boston, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Price passes to Tiny. Here's Wagner, guarded by Price. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Our Jordan player of the game, Little General.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And Silk gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Smooth. Good on the triple. Smooth's got 38 points.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this, Greg. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Boston leading by 22. Owens passes to Kane. Here's Smooth. The layup missed.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first one falls. The Magician, he's checked in for Chicago. Big Cat comes in for Silk. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Erickson's checked in for Kane. P comes in for G. Price, he's checked in for Shorty. And it's the chosen one in for Smooth. 1:30 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Owens. Chicago grabs the miss.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Little General.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And the shot goes in.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
To the middle, here's Eby. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Four on the clock. Owens. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 16-5 run here.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise.